Alright people, welcome back. So in this project we're going to be onboarding a virtual machine to MDE, which is Microsoft Defender. Awesome. So we're still using the cyber range workspace as our project, and so here we go. Alright, so first we're going to create a virtual machine. We're going to log into the portal, then we're going to go all the way here to onboard it. We will download this package, and then we will log into the virtual machine we created and install. So in this project we're going to be doing two projects in one, actually three, because he separated them into 1, 2, and then the third one is this. The fourth one is a bit longer, so I won't add it, and so I'll just join these two and I'll do this as a separate video. Alright, cool. So here we go. First we create a virtual machine. Yep, create virtual machine. Cyber range 2. I need to find my student account. Let's create a name for this one, shall we? I'll call it 2. Awesome. And then we'll make sure we have my Windows. Where is it? Windows 11 Pro. We have 2 standard DS2 and 2 vCPUs. This is way faster than the ones we used to use, which was the 1. Alright, and then we'll use, nope, I already made my users here, and then the password. Then we confirm the rights and we select the disk. Here you need to be careful. You could choose standard, but once it finishes loading, sometimes it changes back to um, premium. Oh, it didn't change this time. Yeah, but sometimes it just changes back to premium, so you have to wait, make sure it's done loading totally before you move next. Alright, we're going to opt for no, oops, what did I do? None. Okay, we're going to make sure we are in the cyber range virtual network, and then the subnet, and no security group. And we're going to do this next, and disable boost diagnostics, review and create. Now while we do that, we're supposed to come here, systems, settings, endpoints. That was it, right? System, okay, settings, endpoints, device management, onboarding. So where's device management, onboarding? Alright, so normally this is where we're going to onboard, but we don't have permissions, so we can't do the onboard, and that is why we have this over here, so we can onboard our virtual machine when it's done. Oh, it's not, dude, I thought I'd created it. Oh crap. Alright, so I have to wait for it to finish creating. I thought I hit create. I didn't. Like I was saying, so normally you download, you onboard here and you offboard here, but we don't have those kind of permissions on here yet. Yeah, dismiss all. Close this. Now I just have to wait for this to finish deploying. In the meantime, let's go through what we have to do next. So we will download this package, and this will we'll run this in PowerShell, I think, and it will onboard us. Then we'll log into the virtual machine we created and install it like we just said. And then we'll go and check whether its onboarding was successful. And the second one is we're going to begin a ping. Well, we didn't create an NSG, so we don't have to do this. But we're going to create a ping from our machine to the virtual machine, and then we're going to isolate the virtual machine, and then we'll see the ping stop, and then we will remove the isolation, and then see the ping or release the isolation, and the ping will start again. Then we're going to create an investigation package, and then yeah, we'll explore the investigation package, and then we'll move on to the next one. So our virtual machine is deployed. Now let's search remote desktop. Here it is. Copy. Okay, so I have to wait for this. And here we are. Turn it all off. Then open. Okay. Come on. Open our Windows firewall. And while it opens, we'll also open our Microsoft Edge. Start without. I'm going to copy this, the package, and I'm going to download it from here. Open that, then close this. What I'll also do is CMD. I'm going to open command prompt, and I'm going to ping this virtual machine right here. Let's go. This is the public ping. Normally, if we do a regular ping, we're going to get 4 packages sent out, and it will deny them all, right? And to send it out 4. But if we want it to be consistently sending the pings, we'll have to add a -t. So let's just wait for this to finish. 4 sent, 0 received, 4 lost. We'll do a -t, and we'll see the exact time where we can now, where the requests are working. Here we are, Windows Defender. O to turn it off, turn it all off, and I don't want this to totally disappear, so maybe I should shrink this, and maybe I should shrink this. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just hitting OK, and you should see the ping change now. Yeah, awesome. So we're still receiving the pings, and now we're going to go into Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, and this time we're going to go to scroll up, not hunting, threats, intelligence. One second, it should be in the, where are we supposed to go? Ah yes, we're supposed to do the onboarding. We haven't done the onboarding yet, so right now I'll stop this. We are going to onboard. First, let's extract. The package that we took, we're going to right click and then run as administrator and run. Say yes. And then we will come to assets and devices. Alright, it's waiting. While it's waiting, let's open command prompt. Oh, no, we can open PowerShell directly, because we're going to need PowerShell for what we are going to do next. And run as admin. Onboarded. Cool. Onboarding is done. I'm going to do host name to get the name of our PC. It's 2NE VM DE. Okay, cool. So we can close these, we don't need them anymore. So now we're at devices, we're going to look for 2NE, right? This is us. And so if we scroll, just check it. If we scroll, we see it is active. So now that's active, we just click on it and open it. And we're going to bring back our command prompt, our ping, and we're going to start pinging again. And you see we are getting the ping. So now we're going to isolate this virtual machine. Set on isolate device. Let's say me cyber acts. And you can see in real time where it should stop. Wait, what's happening? It's not connected. Oh, maybe let's refresh this. Okay. So it started timing out after we refreshed it. Why is it timing out though? Because this should have switched after we isolated it. Actually, let's go to action. We can't go to action center, so I think there's a glitch over here. So we might as well, let's just go to assets devices and find us again. Oh, I see. I see what happened. Our virtual machine closed. Here it is. I don't know why this keeps happening. Okay, that's why it's not working. So let's just open remote desktop again. And we're just gonna connect. That's so weird. Why is it not working? Let's refresh this. That's weird. 1 206 2780. Yeah, this is it. So I don't know why it's shut down. My Wi-Fi is still on, so I don't know. There's something wrong here. So maybe let's just connect again. It's not working. There's something wrong. So this is an issue from Azure and not from my end. So I'll just close this and I'll refresh this. Actually, I'll restart it and it will come back when it's restarted because I don't understand what's happening. Okay, so I didn't know what was going on with that VM, so I had to create a new one, and so you're just gonna have to watch me do it. Alright, I already started the pin for this one, like for this virtual machine, and so we're going to turn off the firewall so you can see it immediately get access. And here we go, very quickly. Run as admin, run, come on, yes, cool. Alright, host name, okay, so the ping is still running. No, we don't need this. We need the virtual machine, the Windows Defender. And we're going to have to go to devices and search for this. Awesome. The ping is still running, and so we're going to isolate the device Can we isolate the device? What's happening? Oh, did we check if it was? Let me check one more time. Yeah, it's active. It's onboarded. That's cool. So we should be able to do everything we have to do, right? Why am I not getting? I really don't understand. Let's refresh Windows Defender. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong, or there's something wrong with Windows Defender itself. That has nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's not me. Yeah, there's something wrong with Windows Defender. I don't know what's happening, but it's it's messing up right now. It's just so basically I am going to go to bed tonight because I don't know, this is not allowing me to do anything. So I even wrote an issue over here and hopefully somebody can figure it out. But like I said, I've been running into errors all night, and so this video is very very short because I've not put as many things as problems as I've been facing in here. But the remote desktop has shut down on me a couple of times, and so I had to restart this video. And then I created a new VM, which is this recent one, and onboarded, and then it shuts down and doesn't reconnect. And then I create a new VM, and now after onboarding, I can't find some of the action. The isolate VM action is not working. It's not like it should be here. You should be able to isolate a virtual machine. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed tonight. I will label this as a failed project, just for myself. But yeah, this is what happens when sometimes this just happens. Just go to bed, try again in the morning. There's probably a problem with Windows Defender or with Azure, and I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna go to bed. See ya.